In the dawning light of a brisk morning, the ancient royal site of Tara is abuzz with anticipation. A sea of people, from nobles to the common folk, gather around the ceremonial stone, their voices a low hum of excitement. The air is thick with the scent of burning peat and the distant aroma of roasting meals, signalling a feast to come. At the heart of the gathering, eyes alight with the mixture of nerves and determination, he feels the weight of his ancestors' expectations pressing on his shoulders, a mix of fear and excitement coursing through his veins. He is cloaked in a rich mantle, its colours vibrant against the green backdrop of the lush Irish landscape. His family and advisors, adorned in their own ceremonial garb, stand proudly by his side, their expressions a mix of pride and solemnity. The High Druid, a venerable figure with a long flowing beard and piercing eyes, steps forward. He holds an ancient anointing vessel in his hands, its sides engraved with intricate Celtic knots. The crowd falls silent as he begins his sacred incantation, his voice echoing through the hills, head bowed in reverence, as the druid anoints him with oil, symbolizing the divine approval of his kingship. Suddenly, a harpist begins to play, her fingers dancing over the strings, filling the air with a haunting melody. This is the signal for the festivities to begin. The crowd erupts into cheers, the sound rolling like thunder across the fields. Warriors clash swords against shields in salute, and poets prepare to recite verses in honour of the Ard Rí, the High King of Ireland. As the sun ascends, the prince, now transformed into the Ard Rí, stands with an imposing stature, the worries of the world and his ancestors washed away from his shoulders. He touches the stone, and there's a roar! In this pivotal moment, he transcends his mortal form. He becomes a symbol of unity and fortitude, a beacon of optimism in a land steep in history, tradition, and culture. As the jubilant cheers of the crowd reverberate across Tara, the newly crowned Ard Rí stands, his fate now intrinsically linked and intertwined with the goddess of the land. She has spoken, spiritually wedded to her, personifying the ancient pact between the sovereignty of Ireland and her realm. As twilight descends over Tara, the High Queen and her High King, resplendent in their royal attire, stand united on a hill overlooking the site. The sky is aflame with shades of orange and purple, casting a warm radiance over the dispersing crowds. Below, the remnants of the day's festivities persist, with echoes of mirth and music wafting up to them. The king and queen, their hands entwined, gaze westward, towards the setting sun, their hearts brimming with hope and pride for the realm. This tranquil moment, distant from the merriment, is a time for introspection and connection, not just to each other, but to the land they now preside over. In the dimming light, they are the custodians of their people's history and the visionaries of its future.